Hi, and welcome to the Movie Blog. My name is John Campia. This is my quick 3-minute review of the new Indiana Jones and the Kingdom of the Crystal Skull. Now, for nearly 20 years, film fans everywhere have been waiting to see another chapter in the Indiana Jones saga. And for the longest time, it seemed like we were never going to get it. As a matter of fact, there was even at one point when there was whispers going around that Kevin Costner was going to join the series as Indiana's younger brother. And that never came to pass, and probably for the betterment of us all, that it never actually happened. But at any rate, I even got to the point where I didn't think Indiana Jones 4 was even going to happen. I mean, they'd put it off for so long. Harrison Ford has gotten so old, and just the on-again, off-again thing, we've got a script, we don't have a script, all that kind of nonsense. But here we are. There is an Indiana Jones 4 flick. It's out in theaters, or at least coming this week, and I had a chance to see it today. What did I think about it? Well, generally this. Indiana Jones 4, if it was called something else, let's say it was called the action-adventure movie, and the lead character's name wasn't Indiana Jones, but was rather like Edward Cummings or something like that, I would have walked out of the theater having thought, you know what, that was a pretty good movie. Maybe not a great movie, but that was a pretty solid, fun, entertaining flick. Having said that, as an Indiana Jones film, it felt a little bit disappointing. Let me be clear about this. Indiana Jones and the Kingdom of the Crystal Skull, I found pretty entertaining. I thought it's a fun movie, it's pretty entertaining, and in general I liked it, and I think it's a movie worth going to see. However, when you're an Indiana Jones film, you owe it to yourself and you owe it to your fans to be better than that. And quite frankly, this film isn't worthy of the Indiana Jones name. It's a good movie, it's kind of fun, kind of entertaining, but it's not great like all the other Indiana Jones films. My big knock against this film, too, besides the fact that I didn't like Shia LaBeouf's character, I didn't think he fit in, I didn't think he melded well with the story, and he kind of distracted from the story more than anything else. But the bottom line for me was that Kingdom of the Crystal Skull did not feel like an Indiana Jones film. I can't put my finger on how they missed the flavor of the Indiana Jones films, but they did. For example, this weekend I ended up watching all 3 of the original Indiana Jones films leading up to seeing the Crystal Skull, and they all had this flavor to them. They all had this style. They were all distinctly Indiana Jones. But Kingdom of the Crystal Skull never captured that essence. It never got that flavor to me. And like I said, if it wasn't Harrison Ford wearing the hat, I wouldn't have guessed that it was an Indiana Jones flick, personally. That's just me. I talked to some other people who feel differently, but to me, they just never got it. On the positive side, there are some terrific action sequences that are worthy of being Indiana Jones action sequences. As a matter of fact, there's one car chase scene through the jungle that I think is even better than that classic car chase scene where Indiana Jones in the Raiders of the Lost Ark is being dragged behind the truck. I think it's even better than that one. They make reference to Indiana Jones's age. They don't just ignore the age, and they poke some fun at his age, which is actually pretty funny. There's a really funny scene involving a refrigerator, and I won't give too much away, but you'll see what I mean when you go to see the movie. There are several good things about the film, but overall, it's a good film, pretty entertaining, but not worthy of being called Indiana Jones. And overall, it didn't even feel like an Indiana Jones movie to me. If you took all 4 of the Indiana Jones films now and played that Sesame Street game of one of these things is not like the other, one of these things is not the same, and doesn't belong, I'd have to say, unfortunately, it's Crystal Skull. Overall, I give Indiana Jones and the Kingdom of Crystal Skull a 7 out of 10. For the Movie Blog, I'm John Campia.